I'm going across to France with the boys for a week, have a little bit of a break. We're taking one of our old ships across.
Pop this one off.
Trawler skipper Roger Noel owes £38,000 in tax arrears.
Look all right, does it?
It looks fine.
That's good. I'll be okay. Right, cheers now. Thank you.
He's preparing to leave his worries behind for a week.
See you again in here.
Take good care of that hat.
I will do.
His wife Nell and daughter Sophie are staying at home.
Where's Daddy going to?
See.
Yeah. And we're going across to Brest in France. A week with the boys so we can have a bit of laugh and a drop of wine.
So what time have you got to be over?
Well,
Have you got your bag packed?
that's what I was going to say. Everything in it.
Yes, I think so.
Right. Come on. Oh, I've got me tin. Come on, roll it on! Here we! Come on! Oh, look at that gang there rowing, look. So this is Brest, is it, Mervyn? Yeah.
For this fisherman's holiday, Roger's left his own boat behind to take the oldest working Cornish trawler to a festival of classic boats.
Righto, John! Thank you. Where's the mate? Where's the mate? Guy, is it? I'm off. Yeah, I'm off the trawl of the William Saps. I spoke to you off Land's End a week ago.
Yeah, the guy from Newland.
That's right, that's right. But I'll just have a little bit of walk around and we'll have maybe a beer in a minute. I wonder what my crew would say now if they could see me up here. God! Jiggy! Get that anchor out! He's my coat!
Back in Cornwall, Nell is not having such a good time.
My partner's been served with this petition to be made bankrupt. And we've really just got no idea at all of what to do about it.
Right. Is it only your partner or have you been named as well?
No, just him.
And who served the petition on him? Oh, it's the Inland Revenue.
Yes.
Right.
It is just for tax, nothing else.
Yeah. Do you have any other debts besides
No.
ones with the Inland Revenue?
No.
Do you own your own property?
Well, I do. Yes,
So-
he hasn't got a property, it's my property.
So it's your property?
Yeah.
And do you have children?
Yes,
So is the mortgage in your name then?
yes.
And he stood guarantor. Is he paying the mortgage right now?
Actually,
It is
yes,
with his
he
earnings.
is.
But the property
He
is in your name.
But it's in my name, yes.
But just to clarify that, has that house always been yours?
Yes.
It's not recently been transferred into your
No.
name? Because if it's recently been done and it was his before, the official receiver might think, hey, this is a fiddle and he's just passed it on to his partner.
No.
Fine.
All right, then I'll be cabin boy this trip.
Keep Roger nose away from that throttle.
When do you want me to go down and brush up the cabin?
Well, I've got a work list for you in a minute there, Roger, and I want to...
We're going to do the top of wheelhouse.
Yeah, so I want the boat all washed down, the
Right.
brass polished up.
Anything else?
Well, then you can cook a bit of breakfast then in a minute.
Bloody hell. Archie, shut up, you have and get that wheelhouse decade clean, all right? Okay. He's coring up there, is he? Where are these flags, John? We can lower them. On the after deck, on the galley.
Roger, Swanee's fallen off the wheelhouse. Somebody give us a hand.
All right, let's have a look at it. Le Conquet, a fishing vessel excellent. Do you receive or?
Yes, okay. Can you give me your call sign?
Yes, it's a Mike Romeo Lima Kilo. I have a crew member who has received a very bad knock. I want to know if it would be possible to take him off, please.
How did it happen?
I just taken that bucket up onto the top of the wheelhouse deck, and as I stood up, the radar just caught me on the side of the head. That's all.
Look, okay. Yes, but what do you want, sir? What do you want?
Would it be possible for a fast boat to take one crewman for medical attention, please? Over.
Peter, you won't want to go with him in a minute because you can speak the lingo.
Yeah, no
go with
problem.
him in the.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
Just sit.
Swanee,
Get that coffee there.
you're okay. You focus all right. See me okay.
Yeah, you can see all right, but just that's warm enough. That's hot enough.
He's already there now.
It doesn't matter, just as long as it's warm and sweet. It's quite warm in here, Peter, you know, but I know. All right, so drink a wee drop of that if we can. It's nice and sweet.
When he's declared bankrupt, the official receiver will come into the picture. He will say, can you declare for me what assets you have? So he's going to put household furnishings.
How, when they come into the house, how do they know what belongs to who?
You'd have to discuss this with the official receiver or his examiner who comes, but he would say half of this or all of this is my partner's. The same would apply for the television. Is the television yours or
No,
is it in
no.
joint names? Do you rent a television?
It's rented, yeah.
Well, in that particular case, if it's rented, the official receiver can't take it anyway. Is it rented in your name or in his name?
Mine. Everything's in my name.
So there is no way whoever is making him bankrupt can claim your property towards clearing their debt. During the period of 2 or 3 years, which is the period the bankruptcy will last from, if he inherits anything, that goes to the trustee. It's basically the trustees controlling all his assets.
So
It's
if,
really
I mean, if he was left
say you won
money,
the pools,
yes.
or he won the pools, that asset, whatever he's won, is the property of the
that's
official
interesting.
receiver.
I didn't
Yeah.
know
So if
that.
anybody's going to leave him any money,
Well, you better not win
yeah,
the pools
tell them
then.
to wait for the 2 to 3 years. Okay.
Just want to go to sleep.
Yeah, well, I know. You're cold, are you now?
The head injury could be serious.
Come on, look, keep her up. Keep her
But surprisingly, the French authorities refused to send a rescue launch, forcing the trawler to head for the nearest port, Douarnenez.
Harbour Master just coming down here, Merv. Harbour Master just coming down here. He's coming running.
Je vais vous montrer où vous allez exactement.
Oui, d'accord. Le patron, il est à bord.
Il est à bord?
Vous parlez avec l'homme avec le chapeau noir là.
D'accord.
Just going to take an X-ray just to make sure.
Il n'y a rien qui gêne là-bas.
C'est bien? He said he's feeling a bit sick in his stomach, but I think that's a bit of shock from it. He said his knees are trembling a bit. Isn't normally that to make his knees tremble, is it?
Hey, no.
Voilà, c'est bon, hein. 14, 8. Très bien. Une tension de jeune homme.
According to that, John, you're going to blow up in about 2 minutes. Il demande, avez-vous quelque chose pour il a mal au crâne? Mal au crâne. On va lui donner quelque chose. Oui, no problem. Okay, I'll give you some. No problem, right?
Bon, c'est pas maintenant, on va lui faire quelque chose d'un. Il n'a pas perdu connaissance, non?
No, no, no. So you can either rest here for the day, or you can go back on the boat as long as you stay quiet for the rest of the day. He doesn't think there's any more problem. You go back on the boat. Okay. And he said no more alcohol for the rest of the day.
Okay. Good boy. I'm a good boy anyway, aren't I?
I know that.
There you go.
Sorry, Cat?
Yeah.
Some do, eh?
Allez, c'est bon, là, il n'y a pas de problème.
Avez-vous quelque chose pour son tête? Il a mal au crâne.
74 francs et 15 centimes.
74.
70 and 74.
74 francs. Oui.
74.
C'est tout?
Yes.
Oh, £7.40. Not bad.
Right, so we've covered the house. I think we need to cover on earnings, if I remember correct. We said, because he's going to carry on working, isn't he? From what you've told me, the house is not his capital asset. Now, does he own his boat?
No. He works for someone else.
He works for someone else?
Although he's self-employed, which a
So
fisherman
he works
are.
like a fisherman, right? He works like a share fisherman.
That's right, yes.
If he doesn't own any major capital asset in that particular case, then he's literally got nothing to worry about, because if he doesn't own anything, the official receiver can only raise money through selling his assets.
Yes.
And if he has no assets, then the official receiver can't do anything about it.
Oh, well, that's a bit of a relief anyway.
Well, I'm glad.
Telephone? No? No telephone. Next. Four bars up. Oh, wow. Irving, should we have a beer? All right. Oh, cheers. Cheers, old boy. Next 2 years' time or 4 years next time we're here?
4 years, I think.
Hello, Nelly. All right. What's all the news? How's the little one? All right. Well, we had a bit of lash today. One of them got scattered off the flipping top of the wheelhouse of the radar, and we had a flipping ambulance down here. Oh God, flipping shambles really. Anyway, Sophie, right? Yeah. Oh, so you've been to see them, have you? Well, yesterday, oh, well, I told you it'd be all right, didn't I? Right, we would just have to wait now and see what comes through the post, the bankruptcy papers and things like that. But I told you it'd be okay. Sophie, hey.
After his week away, Roger arrives home the worse for wear.
Hello. Oh dear, what's the matter with your voice? Oh.
Lash up.
Oh, mind ahead.
Oh, no.
Go on in then.
I got party.
Oh, who's that kiss? Dear.
How have you lost your voice?
Oh, I've had awful flu. I'm absolutely knackered.
Are you?
Yeah, I've had it, anyhow.
Sounds funny, doesn't he, Sophie?
I've had it, Daddy's. Come on, let's go with Daddy.
I haven't got anything to eat, so I wasn't expecting
I can't
you.
eat anything, I just want to go to bed.
Come
Oh,
on,
don't laugh at me, please don't laugh at me, for God's sake. I think I got malaria.
The bankruptcy papers have arrived.
Well, the good thing about being out here after all the problems is sure with the bankruptcy and that, I can look out of here now and I think when I'm up here, I am the master of all I survey. You're in total control.
Is that who she is?
Aye, aye, all in time.
Go on, Grandpa. What a game he is.
Aye, aye, Rogers.
There we got it here. What's all loose, Tony?
Oh, it's all quiet.
I think you get a little bit more mellow when you get older, but you know, you think sometimes, oh, why should we kill a lovely creature like that? It's been like 20 years in the sea, and you know, rather elegant looking, you know. Well, I know we got to eat, but to say that you don't think about them, or just to say to think about them as a means to an end, would be, I think, of any fisherman, they'd be telling a lie if they were to tell you that, because you know, sometimes you get some nice cod, or like last trip we're getting 5-6 baskets of beautiful cod, you know, my God, you know, and they're live, you know, full of life, just come into the net, and you know, you throw them into the fish pan there, and you think, God, you know, then they got to be gutted, you know. I think when you're younger, you don't think so much about the dying side of things, you know, that's, to you, that's a bit alien at the time, but when you get older, and I think perhaps it's maybe like a built-in feeling that you get, that when you're getting older, I think your body might be trying to acclimatize itself to the final, to the end.
Do you ever get fed up with the sight of fish?
Oh no, this is our living. We get fed up the sight of. The more the better.
That's 9 o'clock news on BBC One. Martin Lewis.
The Queen and the Prince of Wales will pay top-rate tax on their personal income from April. The Sovereign won't pay inheritance tax.
So I suppose that's something towards a kiddie old boy. Anyhow, why shouldn't she anyhow?
Well, yes, I paid all mine. So.
Contribute a little bit, eh? See, I've had seen all the problems I've had with them the last 12 months. And I wouldn't be surprised when I get in there, I'll probably be made bankrupt. I don't doubt that for a minute. And there's no way on earth that I had it to pay it. But I'll tell you for why. Okay, you might go to sea and you earn £400 or £500. They're like us this year. The winch went. It was 5 weeks before any of these men had a penny. If you had to pay over your wages for your tax, now around about a third, is it? Could you have survived them 5 to 6 weeks over Christmas, from the time we laid up?
Yeah,
Well, I know you did.
Yeah.
I know you did.
I spent everything I had.
You did.
Yeah.
And you went red in the bank.
Yeah. The only thing is, my wife don't like to think that if some bastard's going to be knocking on her door when I'm at sea, taking bloody furniture or repossessing houses or anything, that's all. That's the only reason we pay that bugger. If I could get away with it, I would. But I can't.
That's it.
Well, that's the only bit of excitement we got in life.
Yeah, what's that?
Trying to cheat the tax man.
Yeah, well, I've come unstuck this time, Tony. I've had it. I've had it.
If you could do it. Like on film, Roger.
Yeah.
A bridge too far.
Too right. Not even shot my bolt now, Tony.
Yeah, I know.
Do you think if we were out here 500 years ago, I'd have been keeled all now, do you? Or I'd have walked the plank. God almighty. fishermen, they're a different breed, aren't they? I think they're a different breed. And I think you'll find they all think they're a different breed. And you'll find that people ashore, they admire them on the quiet. You know, they do. They might say, oh, look at them drunken bunch of buggers going up the pier there, or something like that, or they would like to be like us, drinking and swearing and whatever together. They would like to be like that. But they're too afraid of what other people think. You're out there going through hell at times, and I really mean through hell at times, trying to get, and you're so relieved sometimes to come in through the gaps and put the ropes out that money is just second. When you're paid with cash, you used to come in maybe £200 or £300, you're probably going with two, or something like that, or you know, and you think, Christ almighty, he's going to ask what you had now, or whatever, and you say, God, you're going to make up a story or something like that, which you do. You know, I'm not the only one. I've made up God knows how many stories, like, oh, I had to pay somebody £20 I owed them, and, you know. All right, thank you, Cynthia.
You've been there years, haven't you? You've been there 30 years now.
Where the hell's Rosie doing now?
I tell you what, hey.
Tony, look at that.
Roger, I ain't got my glasses. One six
Hey, Ryan! No, you weren't.
Did you see that there?
They ain't no good, Tony. Are they?
Bankruptcy Act, the High Court of Justice. Oh, there we are, Tony. That's me, bankrupt, bankrupt. Look, this is the end of the grand finale. This is, you know that, isn't it? 9 days at sea.
Yeah.
4 hands.
Well, how did he get on?
Beat to death. Come in with that.
He been lovely weather out there. Don't you go saying you've been beaten to death.
I heard saying beat to death. I mean physically
Oh,
beat to
yes,
death.
yes. I heard you've been working on the hero.
Must be out here.
You are, Nicky.
Now look.
I know, Tom.
I never even had enough to pay for an ounce of baccy just now. I walked in the shop, Peter, what they got? Had to leave all the fish in the shop, bag in the shop, jacketed it down, and pull the boat to pieces. And there we are, that's what I got. Hello? Hello? Whoa! What do I get? What do I get? Another one? God, I'm sure you've grown a bit. Let's have a look at you. Go up, get in the wall, but there you have a little look at it. Let's have a look. Anyhow, no, that's that over and done with.
What is?
Made bankrupt, and that's the end of that now, isn't it? So now you can relax and stop worrying.
And start from square one.
Well, you know what you're like, you're always worrying about it. I should, you know, you worry more about it than what I do, you know. And there's no need of it, really. Yeah. Now there, look. See that? See that? Half an inch. See that? Anyway, I think you're looking a bit happier now, Nellie.
Do you?
I do, yeah, I do. Well, I do.
Must be seeing you then.
What's on? I like the t-shirt in here. Dad liked the t-shirt.
I think that I've been worrying about that for years and years. And now it's finally over, yeah, it's a great relief.
Well, you seem to worry about it more than I do now.
Well, I do worry about these things. It's a big thing to worry about, isn't it?
Oh, well, start again.
Well, no, it's not definitely not going to start again. No way, no.
So really speaking, then I'm not going to be allowed to have anything then. Not a pint or.
Well, no, that's a bit extreme, isn't it? No, I'm not saying that. No.
Well, me and Sophie aren't going to cut back, are we, Sophie? Little visit to town for a doll or a troll. Oh, my God.
You were just brought up to earn your money, come in and spend it, and go out and earn some more.
A little bit like a Wild West.
Have a damn good time when you came in, and why shouldn't you?
Too right. I can't get that damn thing off.
But unfortunately, you know, it can't be done like that anymore.
Well, we
Everyone has to be serious.
We went along very well before like that. The whole world went along very well. Everything went along right before.
It was a bit of a shambles though, wasn't it?
Christ.
Live today, pay later, that sort of attitude.
I might get down and have a pint later on. That's why I can have a couple of bob off.
Haven't got any.
And now we're going away here again for another 8-9 days. Is it worth it? Thing is, what else would I do? That's the thing. What else would I do? I would never ever do. I could never stand not doing this again. You know, if we all laid up and finished, I don't know what the hell we would do. It was like the old men in Newland years ago after they came in. They were about 50 and they retired, and lots of them went up the store, put a rope around their neck and hung themselves, you know. Oh, yeah, it was, you know. But I don't think I'll come to that, do you? Anyhow, what else would I do? Couldn't do anything else, could I? After, like, been out here forever. From about 6 or 7 years of age, and I've been out here with my dad, and nothing else I could do. You know? Traffic warden, then nobody would like me. Really, to be quite truthful with you, when we're out there we want to be in, and when we're in we want to be out. We don't really know what we want to do. We never want to go to sea, but if we're not out there, we're edgy, and we want to be out, and you know, so really, what can I say? I wouldn't do anything else. To be quite truthful with you, I just love it out here, and that's it. I just love it.